guys, it's Theresa of Larkin Design, excuse me. I'm here today with Disney Layout 9, and I'm coming to the end of day 1 on our journey. And so when I filmed this video, I normally try to do real-time videos for this series, but that wasn't possible today. When I filmed this, I was sort of trying to get over a migraine. And I just decided that it was time to get up, and it was time to maybe try to be a little creative and just get a little something creative done. So I just created the layout and filmed it, and then I'm doing the voiceover now for it. So I really kind of am scrapbooking in a fog a little bit, but that's okay, right? Sometimes that's what we need to get us moving forward. So these are just the last two sort of photographs, events of the day, and we had ridden the carousel, just that last thing to do before we left for the night, and then viewing the castle lit up. And so I had a couple of photos of the kids on the carousel itself, and I just thought that I would use those photographs as a story spark just to encapsulate the day. And so I journaled a little bit about what our overall experience was for that day. It was super, super crowded at the park that day, and it was hectic, and we were constantly moving and going. But there were a lot of moments that were just like this, where we were just relaxing and riding the rides and taking it all in, and there was real magic there. I also took an opportunity to journal about what we ate, and so I'm using these Solon Studios cards, and one of the things I love about the Solon Studios Project Mouse cards is that they provide some really good journaling prompts and really good opportunities to write about some of those things. I had mentioned earlier that I didn't take a single picture of food that we ate there. It's almost like we didn't eat the whole time we were there, but we did eat while we were there, and so I just wrote a little bit about that, about where we ate at Pinocchio's Village House for lunch that day, and then I didn't remember what we did for breakfast or dinner. And that's okay, right? We don't have to remember everything. Just write down what we do remember and be okay with that. And so I'm just adding a little bit of embellishments. I think I did actually embellish each photo for this layout. And again, I'm still using Chamel Starshine, and just selecting a few tags and those little enamel heart dots from Doodlebug. I love those. I need like 100 more packs of those. And a little wood embellishment. That wood embellishment is probably from an old Gossamer Blue kit. But there's no telling. I mean, I tend to put all my wood embellishments all together after a while, so. And then I'm just trying to make sure that the photos are all lined up inside the pockets, and I adhere them back to back just to help make sure that they stay together. If something happens, it's my little paranoia. Right, and then that takes care of that side. And so I had gone through and I chose the B side of one of the Starshine papers, and that's the sort of pink and white random polka dot with the navy border. And so if rounded corners versus square corners bothers you, then you're going to have to turn a blind eye, because this is rounded corners on one side and square corners on the other side in one pocket, people. And so that's okay. And the reason why I did that is because I did not want to round the corners of the photo, but there were Project Life cards. There was a Project Life card that I used, and so I did want that edge to be rounded. So this is the layout that has just one edge that's rounded. So anyway, I broke all the rules. You can write me up. And I'm just going to write a little bit about my impressions of seeing the castle lit up like that. I was amazed. Like, honestly, like, we probably walked around that thing 3 times that night, just taking it all in. I love lights, and I love drippy light displays and Christmas lights, and oh, it was just like the mothership calling me home, right? So I wrote a little bit about that and just what that meant to me. To see it lit up like that was pretty amazing. Like, to me, that was the magic. The magic was right there. It wasn't in the crowds, you know, it wasn't in dealing with all the constant movement or whatever, but there was magic right there for me. So, I'm just adding the last few embellishments here, and then this layout is going to be done. And so thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for following along. Be sure to leave me a like and a comment and subscribe so you get all the goods. And then we'll keep going next week. Next week I have a map, and then we'll get started on day 2 of the trip. So I'm excited about this, and I'm glad that you guys are here following along with me. I'll just clear all this off real quick and then show you the whole thing. There we go. Alright, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.